Welcome, Hive fans. This is Randy Ingersoll here with the live stream of the MSO Grand Prix 2022 Hive with expansions being played at BoardGameArena. So let's see if everything is working correctly here. I am still relatively new at this. Looks like I am live on my YouTube channel. Let me take a look over here and see if we are on. So welcome, Hive fans. Still working on all of this electronic things. I believe I am live on my YouTube channel, where hopefully we'll be on the MSO World Facebook page as well. I should be. Let's take a quick look here. Okay, I'm up and running live. All right, very good. The MSO Grand Prix 2022 is a series of online events put on by the Mind Sports Olympiad. I'd like to thank them very much for including Hive this year. I am wearing my Hive Sports Olympiad 2021 t-shirt, and I'd like to thank them for asking me to do this. This is an 8-round Swiss system tournament being put on at BoardGameArena. Let me make sure that my audio is working. Hold on one second. Okay, it does seem like it is, so very good. And so here is the schedule for the Mind Sports Olympiad. It continues through the end of May. All types of different board games, card games, games like chess, etc., are being played, and we're very happy to have Hive included this year. So let's jump right into the tournament. We've got a list of players that have been playing, and we've already had some very exciting games played already today. In round 5, the 2 world champions that are playing in the tournament faced off against one another. Quadlibet, who's a 4-time world champion, and Judoka, who's a 2-time world champion, faced off in round 5 with Judoka coming out ahead. So let's go ahead and take a look at one of the matches that is currently going on in round 6. There are some of the best Hive players in the world playing in this tournament. And here are 2 of them. 2-time world champion Judoka, that's Joe Schultz from the US, and Kes777, that's Eugen Konkov from Ukraine. And we're happy to hear that Eugen is safe over in Ukraine. Eugen was a gold medalist and silver medalist last year in 2021 in the Mind Sports Olympiad. And of course, Judoka doesn't need any introduction if you're a Hive fan. He is the 2-time world champion, author of the book, The Canon of Hive Groundwork. And he has also won 2 medals. 2020, he finished bronze medal in one tournament and the silver medal in 2021. So we'll jump right in here and see what's going on as Kes777 and Judoka. And of course, in Hive, with all the expansions, the pill bug right here becomes the center of attention, because the pill bug has the ability to, we call it warp a bug away, move a bug. And so we see Eugen here is moving his pill bug into place, so that now bugs in either one of these spots here can be moved away by the pill bug. For those of you that are not familiar with Hive, Hive is a two-player abstract game. The real version has these Bakelite hard plastic hexagonal pieces. This is the Black Queen. Black Ant, of course, I put dots on them so that I can identify them as 1, 2, and 3. And here, of course, is the white piece, the pill bug. It's a two-player abstract, been around since the year 2000, and it's become quite popular. John Yanni, the designer of Hive, is looking to make it a classic two-player abstract game, and he's done a very good job of developing this game, and we're very happy. All of us worldwide Hive players are very happy about that. So let's jump right in here. We've got Judoka against Kes777. Judoka has already qualified for the win, and by that we mean he has already neutralized the white pill bug by covering the white queen. So the white pill bug can no longer extract the white queen. The white pill bug still, however, is in a good defensive position, controlling these two spots. Eugen has qualified for the win by restricting the placement of the black pill bug. Notice the black pill bug is still in reserve and is not in a good defensive position yet. And of course, some basic rules in Hive. If you're not familiar with Hive, you bring in a piece from your reserve. You can place it into the Hive. This series of hexagonal pieces, obviously, looks like a beehive. With the hexagonal pieces is called the Hive. You can bring in a bug, one of your pieces, and place it as long as it's only touching your pieces. So, for example, it's Kes777's turn. He could place bugs in these positions, but he could not place one here because it's adjacent to black ant. So the white grasshopper comes in with a line of attack to this kill spot. And let's see if Judoka can figure out a way to get the black pill bug into place to defend the black queen. By defeating Quadlibet in the previous round, Judoka is the only player with a perfect score so far. So the white spider moves forward, and that's interesting. Judoka gives up his qualification for the win in order to control the movement of the only mobile white ant. Of course, the white mosquito could very well be headed toward this spot here. Mosquitoes have no movement of their own. They take on the movement of any adjacent piece. So with queen movement, the white mosquito could slide over to here, gaining beetle movement, and could easily climb atop the black queen. So will Judoka be able, there we go. Judoka moves in with the black mosquito. Now the white threatening for the black queen to escape, and also gaining beetle power from the white beetle. And of course, you're limited by the number of pieces in your repertoire. There are 14 pieces total. White only has 3 more pieces in reserve. So will White be able to take advantage of the fact that Judoka does not yet have the pill bug in play? Welcome to the web. We've got 3 people watching online. We appreciate you all joining us today. And of course, the Mind Sports Olympiad has been going on for over 25 years. The goal of the Mind Sports Olympiad, hopefully again this year, is going to be an in-person tournament in London later in the summer to crown the board game champion, the Pentamind champion, who is the best board gamer overall in the world. And we're very happy to have Hive as part of the competition in the Mind Sports Olympiad. At some time, hopefully, we will be able to have Hive as a live in-person event at the in-person Olympiad. So let's see what's going on here. White's move. He's got 3 more bugs in reserve. He could, of course, place the white beetle here, which would give the white mosquito beetle power and allow it to climb up, and that's exactly what Eugen did. Now the white mosquito with beetle power can climb up, or the white beetle can move forward in two turns, covering the black queen. The question will be, can Judoka defend? With the black beetle covering the white ant in this location, black can use these spots for spawn points. So white has 3 kill spots to fill in order to win. This spider does not have a means of getting into a kill spot. By moving forward, this becomes a potential direct drop spot here because it's only surrounded by the white bugs, and the black mosquito moves forward, which does 2 things. One is it stops this as a direct drop spot, and it's also threatening to cover the white beetle, which would take away one of the white attackers. So the key for white's attack in a situation like this will be controlling this defending ladybug. And that's what Judoka did by moving to this spot, is able to stop that mosquito and place a block on this spot. Hi, Troy Medler. Welcome to the live stream. So let's see what Eugen is going to do. Of course, black will qualify for the win as soon as it anchors down the ant underneath the beetle and the beetle moves forward. The question will be, will white be able to attack and win the race before black can cover the queen and surround it? So most likely the best chance for white would be to move the pill bug around to this point. Pill bug moves just 1 space at a time. Once it gets to this point, it would free the white ant, also give pill bug power to the white mosquito. Looks like we've got someone new in the lobby. Make sure you drop me a note telling me where you're from and say hello. Ruco Demente, hello Randy, chapeau for the stream and commentary. Well, we're glad that you're here with us. Where are you from, Ruco Demente? That was interesting. The pillbug moved that direction, which freed up the black defending ladybug. That might have been a mistake. That might be just enough for Judoka to execute the victory. Against a top player like Judoka, although Kes777, that's Eugen, is a top player as well. Notice the spider coming to here. With pillbug power, the spider could be warped into that spot there. But Judoka's not having any of that. Swings his hand around and pins the spider. Now white probably does not have enough bugs to execute the victory. You don't want the grasshopper to jump into here because that would free the ant. Now white does not have enough. White needs 3 bugs to win and no place to gain them. So you'll see formations like this regularly in a game. Notice the white ring. All 3 of these white bugs are controlled from the outside and immobile. And Eugen is out of time, but Judoka essentially has the game won as he moves forward with the 2 beetles and plenty of bugs in reserve. Judoka will need to move forward and cover the white pillbug. Unless white does something to stop it, he'll do a direct drop here. If white could figure out how to get one more bug in play, the white beetle would be in position to. But Judoka's not going to make that mistake. He's not going to allow that to happen. So congratulations to Joe. Judoka winning this game. We'll play it right to the end. In a situation like this, what you do is you will fill this spot first so that when you do fill the penultimate kill spot, what we call the setup shot, except he's not going to take that chance. He's going to go ahead and cover the beetle. So by filling the last spot here, next to the last spot here, Judoka has to be very careful that he doesn't allow a white bug free. But it should not be an issue at all. The white ant takes the setup shot, and then the beetle takes the kill shot. Very well executed at the very end, not making a mistake. And Judoka wins. Congratulations, Joe. So let's go back over to the standings and see how the other matches in round 6 are going. Do a quick refresh here. Scroll down and scroll over. Oh, round 7 has started. So Judoka is a perfect 6 for 6. Quad Levette is 5 out of 6. The only game he lost was to Judoka. Taraknichi, that's the Russian cockroach. Frasco, Kes777, and Stapanzo, all 4 points apiece. So it's going to come down to who's paired up against whom in these last 2 rounds. So let's take a look at who is paired up against whom. We got to scroll down and scroll over. Stapanzo and Judoka, Quad Levette, Frasco, Taraknichi, and Kes777. Top 3 boards are all 3 very exciting, top-level Hive top players. So let's go see Judoka and Stapanzo. Well, let's see. We refresh so that it would be started. Scroll over to step, and we'll right-click and open it in a new link. Unlike the Hive Online World Championship, which is going to be going on very shortly over at boardspace.net, where the times are a lot longer and each game lasts quite a bit longer. Here in these types of tournaments, it has to go very quickly. So you've got a very limited amount of time, 10 minutes per player. So the matches last about 20 minutes apiece. When you have a longer time frame, some of the top players' matches will easily last more than an hour. So Stapanzo has a very common Ladybug, Queen, Pillbug opening. Ortep Quebec from Spain. Glad to have you. Hola. And of course, Judoka got his Pillbug in play early this time as well. And just like in chess, where there are some extremely good Russian players, Hive has the same thing. Stapanzo is a native Russian, although he's living here in the U.S. This is a very common move by a mosquito. If it can pin an opposing ant, as it did here, it retains ant power. And of course, Judoka elected to do an elbow pin here because that removed this spot as a potential spawn point. And Judoka has also set up this spot as a potential beetle factory so that beetles can be brought in here and cannot be stopped from climbing atop the hive. And as quite often happens in these top-level Hive tournaments, it's ant control. Who wins the ant game? Judoka's playing with the spider, looking to do a possible pin replacement. So Stapanzo responds with a grasshopper, not planning on attacking with a grasshopper, but if the spider does continue with the pin replacement, the grasshopper will jump out, keeping the black mosquito pinned. Of course, that's one of the basic rules in Hive, is the one Hive rule. At all times, all the pieces in play have to remain as part of one Hive. So that brings up a very basic elementary tactic, which is the pin. Notice the white ant pins the black ant, so this black ant is immobile. So all these bugs are immobile. Only the bugs out around the outside of the hive currently have mobility. So rather than execute the pin replacement and know that you're going to be immediately get pinned by the grasshopper, Judoka elects to take the spider and put a bidirectional pin on the defending ladybug. And of course, the black beetle is threatening to climb atop the hive. That's the most logical, the most common method of qualifying for the win is getting a top of hive bug over to cover the pill bug or the queen. So again, the white spider, instead of performing the pin replacement, goes ahead and attacks. This also provides a spawning point here and here if Stapanzo elects to use those spots to bring in or threaten to bring in a beetle. And that's what he does. He uses that as a spawn point. My guess is the black ant will just swing around and pin that beetle. And notice by putting the elbow pin, it also removes this spot as a potential spawn point. If he had done a more permanent inline pin, that spot here would have been available. And so the second white beetle will climb up, but the black beetle is moving forward as well. And what's interesting here is the white mosquito could come, and that's exactly where he places it. The white mosquito comes in here. If the black beetle moves forward, the white mosquito covers it, and then the black mosquito underneath the black beetle no longer would have beetle power. And Judoka uses the beetle factory to bring in a defending beetle, but it will be attacking very quickly. In two moves, will be covering the defending ladybug. By attacking with the grasshopper, it forces Judoka to respond. He's got multiple responses. The ladybug could move, the beetle could move forward, the pillbug could move out, which is not a good choice, or the black queen could get warped away. So always looking for a qualification for the win. There we go. The white mosquito moves in, and now either the mosquito or the beetle are going to climb up, one or the other. So the question will be, will Judoka be able to continue his attack? Okay, he pins the mosquito, but the white beetle will probably move forward, and he does. Now the question will be, will Stapanzo elect to qualify for the win by covering the pillbug or qualify for the win by covering the queen? And Judoka begins his attack with the beetle. Stapanzo elected to cover the pillbug. The grasshopper comes in with a line of attack for the setup shot. Stapanzo might be able to pull this one out because all white has to do, if white can fill this spot, then the white beetle can take the kill shot. But Judoka will probably come up with some method to free the black ladybug. Ladybugs, of course, are my favorite piece. They can switch so quickly from defense to attack. And Davo Braun says, interesting how much the pillbug changed the dynamics of the game. Yes, it does. It's almost like two completely different games. Classic Hive with no expansions, and then the full tournament Hive with all 3 expansions. You are absolutely right. Notice by completing the ring, it frees up the black ladybug. Now, what Stapanzo may elect to do here is bring in the last grasshopper to this spot. So this grasshopper would have an angle of attack to here. This grasshopper would have an angle of attack to these newly vacated space when the ladybug jumps out, and then the white beetle to take the kill shot. The question would be, does he have time to do that? I think Stapanzo might be on his way to a victory. Let's take a look. He has to be able to get a bug into position to fill this spot that the ladybug vacates. Given enough time, Judoka will be able to, of course, move the mosquito and advance it. And with 4 bugs in reserve, Judoka is in a good position if he can withstand the attack by Stapanzo. So, now another possibility is if the beetle were to move forward. Okay, yep, he's bringing the grasshopper in. So this grasshopper has an angle of attack to this soon-to-be vacated spot. This grasshopper has an angle of attack to here, and then the beetle. Now, let's take a quick look here. Yes, because Judoka previously this ant was pinned. Now this ant, as part of the ring, is free to move. If this ant were to move, it would still leave the ladybug mobile. So what would happen if the black ant pins the white grasshopper? Nope, he jumps out that direction. Yep, I don't see how Judoka can possibly... Okay, interesting. This ant can get through this door and have free reign around the outside of the hive. So Stapanzo has to stop that ant, because if this grasshopper attacked, then the ant could come out and pin the other grasshopper. By advancing with the beetle, this ant can no longer slide through here, and this ant is no longer free. But this ant over here is free. Interesting. I would think that possibly a better move would have been placing a spider and forming a gate out here, blocking the ant in. But white Stapanzo does have a mobile ant here. So if this ant swings around to pin this grasshopper, well, let's take a look. Because white's threat is grasshopper to here, beetle. So in 3 moves. So black has to slow that down some way or the other. And this is the more dangerous grasshopper, because this grasshopper, if it gets to there, would free this beetle. And that forms a ring, which is interesting because now this beetle no longer has an angle of attack to a kill space, but this beetle will climb up, or if the black beetle defends in some way, then the white ladybug will attack. And so what Stapanzo here will do is beetle up to here, then beetle to there, grasshopper to here, and beetle to there. So that's 1. And of course, the beetle cannot go straight to this spot because the sliding motion of the beetle will not fit in the gate here. So it does take the beetle 2 moves to get to that spot. 1, 2, grasshopper 3, beetle 4. So now Stapanzo wins in beetle to 1, grasshopper 2. Or well, let's see. I don't know why Stapanzo played the spider. Yeah, beetle to there, grasshopper to here, beetle to there. Well, this says Although I just noticed Stapanzo is almost out of time, so Judoka is not the kind of player that's going to run it down to... Is he going to win it on time? Well, we'll see. Is Joe going to let it go down on time? Oh, he may be losing on time if it goes out now. So the rules here at BoardGameArena are a little bit unique in that if we run out of time, it's not automatic. If it only in a tournament game when the total time for the tournament, so they elected for a draw. Very exciting game. Came down to the end. If time were not a factor, Stapanzo would have won the game. But with time running down, Quadlibet offered the draw and Stapanzo took it. Let's take a look at what it says here. According to the MSO rules, one can skip the opponent's turn. So we're having a little conversation here. Frasco, who is one of the players in this tournament, also very active. He's on the tournament committee for the Hive World Championship. Very active in all the Hive communities. Has the Discord server, Hive the Boardless Game, also the Facebook page, Hive the Boardless Game. So according to the MSO rules, one can skip the opponent's turn as there is no enforced time control. Judoka says, yeah, but that would be bad juju. I am fine with the wash of karma. So Judoka and Stapanzo ended up in a tie, a draw. Let's return to the main site. And see how things are going after round 7. So Judoka keeps his position atop the leaderboard. And let's see who's going to be playing in round 8. Judoka will be up against the Russian cockroach, Tereknitsky. That is Zakhar Krasnov. Forgive me, it's been a long time. I took Russian in college 50 years ago, but that was a long time ago. So in an 8-round Swiss tournament with 14 active players, all the top players are going to be playing against one another. So Judoka is against Tereknitsky. If Tereknitsky can pull off the victory. Oh, let's see, step 7. Frasco beat Quadlibet. Kes beat Tereknitsky. So we've got a 3-way tie for second. Judoka, by drawing that game, clinched the gold medal. So it doesn't matter what he does in the 8th round, he is going to win the gold medal here. Congratulations to Joe. So we won't watch Joe's match. Let's go see Quadlibet, Stapanzo, Frasco, and Kes777. That's the one we're going to watch. And I made the mistake of not hitting my right button instead of my left button. And they go off very, very quickly here in these games, as you can see. Frasco has a position here where it's very possible that he could have a beetle factory and get a beetle up. Eugen has not yet brought in a pill bug. Will he be using the pill bug in attacking position, placing the pill bug here? Nope. Maybe, maybe not. And so we've got a scenario here where Frasco and Kes777 fighting for a spot on the leaderboard, tied for second, third, and fourth. With Judoka, two-time world champion Judoka, clinching the gold medal. Congratulations. This will be his first gold medal. In 2020, he won a bronze. In 2021, he won a silver. So the black spider comes in with the ability to either attack or pin the white ant. So neither player has qualified for the win yet. It would be an interesting scenario here if the white ant shifted around into this spot. Would the black queen warp to here? Would it move away, giving up the defense of the pillbug mosquito? Nope, he elects some control by stopping the black spider. And of course, if the black mosquito were to vacate this spot, opening up the beetle factory like it just did, then the white ant could move to there. But now will Eugen be able to get his pillbug into play? He could place the pillbug either here or here. Both of those are proximity pillbug locations. A proximity pillbug is a pillbug that is one space away from the queen where the point-to-points are facing one another, where that pillbug controls 2 of the 6 kill spots. So if the pillbug were to go here, it would control these 2. If the pillbug were to go here, it would control that one and the spot where the ladybug is. And of course, by Frasco bringing the mosquito into an attacking position, he is threatening to start a beetle attack. The white beetle is threatening to climb atop the ladybug and then atop the black ladybug, or it could, in theory, take a direct line to there. And here comes the black beetle. Frasco is attacking. So will Eugen continue his attack by advancing the beetle? Is he concerned? He does. This might end up okay. Very good. The black beetle comes in. That's an interesting situation because Frasco, by moving the mosquito out, this pill bug is in a proximity position. The white ant could move to here, possibly freeing the mosquito to climb forward. But white has to be able to get a bug with an angle of attack to this spot. If black can fill them in 1, 2, and then there, that's a possibility, but it's going to be difficult to get an angle of attack to that spot. Okay, Eugen brings his pill bug into an attacking position. This is called pre-swamping. This ant placement here, the ant, of course, is now mobile to go out and be used all around the hive, but it also pre-swamps the beetle. So if either one of these spaces are filled, the beetle is free to move. Now this is going to be a race to the finish. Very exciting here. Final round of the MSO Grand Prix 2022 Hive with expansions. I'd like to thank the MSO organizers for setting up this entire Grand Prix tournament and allowing Hive to be part of it, and allowing me to be on the broadcast team to broadcast live on my channel and also on Facebook Live. That's very interesting if we're going to be able to. It is going to be a race. So the white grasshopper has an angle of attack to the space that will be vacated by the black beetle. The question is, will white be able to get a bug to this spot? So let's take a look at some of the options that white might have. As long as it's not filling a kill spot, the black, if this white ant were to move to here, that would create a fill, allowing the white ladybug to move. If the black beetle covers the white ladybug, then the white queen just moves out. And of course, this ant cannot move, because if this ant moves, the black beetle is no longer pre-swamped. So Eugen's pill-bug mosquito combination is an extremely good attacking position, because this ant cannot move either, because the white mosquito with pill-bug power would warp the spider into play. And we've got a direct drop spot here for Frasco. So It's going to come right down to it. Is white's attacking pill bug going to win? So white's threat is the white mosquito warping the white beetle to here. There is no white bug available to take the kill shot, so the black beetle doesn't have to move away immediately. But if the white beetle moves away, the grasshopper jumps into here, and then either of these ants to here, this ant or that ant, possibly freeing the ladybug. Yep, the direct drop there. Oh no, it's not quite as simple as that, because the black pill bug is in the proximity position. So the black pill bug could warp a white bug out of a black kill spot into a white kill spot. Very interesting. This is a lot more complex than what we expect. So I'm dying to know how the other matches are turning out. The winner of this game will end up on the podium. So let's see, does Eugen... Okay, so Frasco moves forward to cover the ladybug, so the ladybug can't switch immediately from attack to defense. And again, white is not threatening victory because there is no white bug that has an angle of attack to this spot. Interesting. So does Frasco have time? Yeah, it's very complex because Frasco, yep, could warp the beetle to there. The mosquito re-indexing shifting from one kill spot to another, also gives the white mosquito pillbug power. Congratulations, Eugen. I don't think, well, I don't know, because that the pillbug still has that ability. The white grasshopper to there. Very interesting, because the pillbug is still, you don't want to necessarily exit one of your kill spots. Okay, now he's threatening to win. So one of the black bugs has to pin the grasshopper. Now, if the white beetle okay, well, see, now that may not be the best spot, because it is threatening a direct drop, but now the black beetle can cover it. And we're running down to time. Frasco's down to 40 seconds. Eugen's down to less than 30. That's interesting. I don't know why he did that. Eugen has to be very careful here as well, because if, for example, this spot were filled, okay, black warped the, okay, very interesting. But white does not have a means to get a bug to that spot right there. So, okay, and then white, and then the black ants, one goes to here, forcing the ant to go to there. The other black ant goes to there, and then the black grasshopper jumps in. As long as Frasco doesn't run out of time. What a game. Congratulations, Frasco. So many of these games I'd like to go back and review to see. But let's go back to see how what else is going on here. In round 8, it looks like they finished. So Judoka's first, Frasco second, Stapanzo third. That means that Stapanzo beat Quadlibet. Congratulations, Stapanzo, for beating the 4-time world champion. So let me send some invitations here. Let me check with Frasco as well. Judoka said yes. Let me see if Stapanzo wants to. Okay, let's see if I can figure out how to do this. Let me get a... Well, I sent invitations to the 3 medalists, Judoka, Frasco, and Stapanzo. So let's see if they can join. This will be somewhat exciting. Here.
Can you hear me?
Welcome, Frasco.
Do you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, perfect. Yeah. Cool. Phew, it's a marathon.
Congratulations. That was an exciting game right there at the end against Eugen.
I know. I'm sorry because at the end he proposed a draw, but I already played the last move. But this time control on BGA it's just too bad. Hey, hello both.
So we've got Francesco Salerno, plays under the name Frasco. We have Joe Schultz, plays under the name of Joe, is there, Judoka. And we have Stepan Opalev, Stapanzo. Welcome. Glad to have you all here.
Hello.
Congratulations. It was an exciting match, wasn't it? Exciting tournament.
Yeah, it was fun. How did the live stream go?
Well, from my standpoint, I think it went fairly well. So I was very happy with it.
Complicated games.
There were some very complicated games.
Short time control helps. We all play very chaotically and aggressively.
The short time control makes it completely different. There's a lot more stress involved, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I hope BGA change at some point their policies on the time control. It's too bad to play.
And of course, our two-time world champion Joe here, I think he eked out a draw when he had a lost position.
Yeah, so I was playing Stapanzo and wasn't looking so good. Time, but not position. So I think a draw was acceptable.
He has been generous.
Yeah. I don't want that bad karma.
So welcome, Stepan. I don't think you've been on one of our live streams before.
Yeah, I have never been yet.
And do I hear your children in the background?
Yeah, there's Zoe here, but she's playing with a book, so maybe he'll join later.
So are you still in the Seattle, Washington area, or have you moved to Texas?
Yes, correct. Yeah, I was supposed to move to Texas last summer, but I was offered another job here, so I had to stay under the rain.
Well, rain is something that we're familiar with here in Florida, except our rain comes in 2 inches in a half an hour, and your rain gets spread out over the entire month.
Yeah, our is like always dripping like coffee, bad coffee.
I am
In
trying.
UK today, it's sunny in UK today, for once.
That's a little bit rainy here in South Dakota.
Well, should I tell you that it's sunshine, blue skies, gorgeous here in Florida?
No, no. Only if mosquitoes are flying around.
So let's. Brad, did you get second. Brad,
What's that?
did you get
I can't
second?
hear. I can't hear Joe very well.
Yeah, I think he's.
Joe, I'm not. You're jittery, Joe.
How about that? Is that better?
That seems to be better.
Mm-hmm.
Holding my phone sideways now, but I can't see you guys. That's all right.
Wait, how did I get the second place? Because I thought Quad was ahead. What happened to?
Well,
Oh,
let's take a look
Stefan. No, wait. What happened? Oh,
You
Stefan, you
won,
won.
and I
Oh,
won.
that's why.
Yeah.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Nice, thank you. I think otherwise I would have got third or fourth place. So,
I was just happy to beat Quadlabet.
Right.
That's a win right there.
oh yeah,
Oh.
absolutely.
So, Stepan, you beat Quadlabet in round 8.
Yeah, I was lucky. Yeah.
Well,
So this was a
you have to
very.
be more than lucky to beat Quad.
That's true.
I think he played C, but he didn't expect that I would play the end on the usual peel bug space, you know.
Let me see. Watch the game again.
So this was some very, very. I mean, if you look at the top 9, all 9 of those players are very, very strong. So it was exciting.
Yeah, definitely. Lots of good.
So
Just 1 point difference between third and 1st place. Yeah.
While we have Frasco on with us, tell us about the upcoming event in the UK.
Oh, we're gonna have a tournament in person in Birmingham at the UK Game Expo, which is the biggest game festival in UK. So if you are, well, probably it's a bit far for you guys, but if anyone in the UK wants to join, the 5th of June, John Yanni will be there as well. So yeah, hopefully it will be fun.
Oh, that's very, very good.
I can't
And
Skype.
What's that?
Can't FaceTime me in.
If you want to play on, I can put the phone on your chair.
There we go.
And then move pieces for you, like a Deep
Surrogate.
Blue Alpha Zero style.
And of course, we're all playing in the upcoming Hive Online World Championship. So that's very exciting. The Board Space Open is going on right now.
How are those games going?
They're going. The first round just finished. Second round has just started. And so we're definitely moving forward, looking forward to some live streaming action here over the next month or two as well.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, as always, we'd like to thank the MSO, the Mind Sports Olympiad organizers, for allowing us to have the tournament. This is the 3rd year in a row that they've had Hive. Of course, it's only been virtual online, hasn't been in person yet. So at some point, we're hoping that the Mind Sports Olympiad will have Hive competition live at their in-person events.
This year in London, there will be the tournament, the MSO, the last week of August.
Right.
But they have not released the program yet, so we don't know if Hive is included in person, hopefully. But yeah, there are plenty of other games as well. It's a week of tournaments.
And of course, as long as we have Judoka, 2-time world champion and author of the book, The Canon of Hive Groundwork, with us, the Canon of Hive openings, when is that one going to come out, Joe? Oh, here we go. Oh, there's his groundwork book.
But we're all waiting for the second.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
We'll never know.
Here's little Stepan.
I'm
Who is this, Stepan?
This is Zoe.
Zoe. Hi, Zoe.
Hello.
Yeah, she's a bit
Shy.
She must have been a
shy.
pandemic baby.
Correct. Yes.
Pandemic. Never heard this term. Oh my god, doesn't sound good.
Well, see, we have our congregation of Jehovah's Witnesses. We are now meeting back in person, and we haven't for 2 years. We met virtually online, and now all these kids have grown so much, and we've had like 3 or 4 additions that we had never seen until we saw them in person. So it's very exciting. I love other people's kids.
Good way.
Uncle
you had-
Randy.
You asked about the openings book. Opening going good. I'm almost at a full draft. I will. I'll be sharing that with selected groups shortly.
I'm sure there's lots of us waiting for that to come out.
Yeah.
You should release a page every week or a page every month.
There you go.
So would like to say thank you very much again to the Mind Sports Olympiad. Thank you for the 3 really, really good players that joined us today. We have the gold medalist Judoka, Joe Schultz, silver medal Francesco Salerno Frasco, and the bronze medalist Stepan Stapanzo. Some
Thank
great
you.
Hive. I'm looking forward to reviewing some of these games. Hopefully we'll get some videos out. Frasco also has a YouTube channel and a Twitch channel, so he'll probably be reviewing some of them as well, won't you, Frasco?
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, there are a lot of interesting games going on, I think.
Yeah, there were some very, very good
What a
games
tournament.
today. So I think that's going to be it for today, everybody. Let's see if I can click my little button here, get us off of exit full screen. So
Thank you,
until
Randy.
next time, this is Randy Ingersoll. As always, I'm here helping you play Hive like a champion. And thank you for these great players that joining us today, Frasco, Joe, and Stepan. And little Zoe. Hi, Zoe.
Nice to see you guys again. Stepan, nice to see
Okay.
your face finally.
Yeah, nice to see you.
Good to see you.
Okay, so
Bye.
we'll be ending this. Thank you very much again for joining us. And until next time, this is Randy Ingersoll signing off.